I am back, and this video is about my progress on the Weight Watchers FreeStyle program. Now, truth be told, I am a lifetime member of Weight Watchers, which I will be talking about in a little while. Um, Over the years, I've lost and gained and lost and gained and lost and gained. My relationship with food is a love-hate relationship. I mean, I freaking love food. I've been an emotional eater for most of my life. Um, at my heaviest, and this isn't pregnancy weight because when I was like I had big babies, so I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant. Um, but my not my highest at my highest weight, my non-pregnant weight, I was 180 pounds. At my lowest non-pregnant weight, I was 117 pounds. Now I'm 5'6", so I'm probably around your average, maybe just like a teeny weeny bit above average height. I guess no, maybe like 5'5", I guess is average. I don't know, but I'm 5'6". Um, I would love being about 125 pounds, but I find that for me, as I get older, I actually like having a little bit more meat on my body. I think if I was really thin, then I'd be super wrinkly like a raisin. And like the wrinkles are bad enough now, and I have some meat. So I don't want to look all wrinkly or like have all these crevices on my face. So I will just tell you right now that my goal, what my new self-inflicted goal weight is 140 because I'm very comfortable at 140. I was 140 um, last year before I was laid off from a job, and being home for 6 months, I went up to 154 pounds. I gained 14 pounds. And that was basically because I was home and at 3 o'clock in the afternoon with nothing to do, I would just go to the fridge and start snacking. And snacking is just not really that good, especially when you have a tendency to just shove food in your mouth for no reason at all, except that it feels good. Um, my husband, who is French, has never grown up snacking because in his culture, people just don't snack all day. And even though they love food, um, they're not very emotional about eating all day. They're emotional about their meals, and they use great thought into what goes into their meals. Everything is organic. There's not a lot of processed foods. So maybe that's something that I should be following. But I just love those Doritos with cheese whiz. What can I tell you? Anyway, I decided to go back to Weight Watchers after I was tipping the scales at 154 because I knew that if I kept up at what I was doing or what I wasn't doing properly, that those pounds would just escalate and escalate. And I really don't want that because I really love the clothes that I have, and I don't want to have to go up any more sizes because that's an expense. I mean, the clothes that I have were getting tight and not tight in a good way. So that was another indication that I really needed to do something. I ended up, luckily, I found a great meeting place in Collegeville, Pennsylvania. And the group of people is just really great because they're lively and they're vocal and they're nice people. And the leader is great because she has a great sense of humor. So I'm glad that I was able to find a group that kind of spoke to me and that I knew I would feel very comfortable um, going there. So anyway, with lifetime membership, you have to be within 2 pounds of your last goal weight. Now, my last Weight Watchers goal weight was 155. So when I went there, like tomorrow, it will be 2 weeks ago. When I went for my initial weigh in, I was 154. So even though that was a pound below goal, it still wasn't within 2 pounds. I did have to pay, which I was aware of. I didn't have to rejoin, I had to pay. And the thought process is paying until I get within 2 pounds. Anyway, I'm happy to say that last Monday, my first weigh in, I lost 2 pounds. So now I'm back on track where I can actually go to the meetings without paying. And I like that. Um, I like counting points. On this freestyle, there are a lot of 0 point foods, and the foods that do have points went up higher in points. Um, Sugar is a no-no. So like anything that has sugar has a lot of points, and that's okay because when push comes to shove, I can do without the sweets, but it's the carbs that I really love. Now, one of the weird things is that like chicken breasts are 0 points. Um, there are quite a few foods that are 0 points, and I'm just like, no, this won't work for me to count them as 0 points. I have to count them as points. Um, I have to say, 2 pounds, I was very happy with because I find the freestyle kind of challenging because there aren't as many borders or set rules. And I kind of like set rules and I like restrictions, believe it or not. Um, it's been a work in progress. I don't know how I did this week because I think I took a little bit more freedom. So my thing is, as long as I stay at 152, I will be fine. But I just have to learn how to more or less handle this freestyle program. What I find to really help me is tracking, and Weight Watchers has this really cute little tracking journal, which I'm such a sucker for cuteness that I had to buy this. It's not like the old school tracker. This is just like really cute. Um, this is how you track everything, and you can even journal. For example, the other day at work at 3:10 in the afternoon, I got so hungry that I was almost in tears. So instead, I took out my journal and I wrote, I'm so hungry. I could eat a pile of shit if it was seasoned properly. And yes, at that exact time, that's how I felt. And then when I went home, I journaled what I ate for dinner because I like to cook a lot. The weekends are definitely a challenge for me. Last night we had chicken breasts with Roma tomatoes and black olives. I know that the olives upped the points that we ate. So I'm going to liberally say that that was an 8 point meal. Plus, I still have to figure out how I'm incorporating the aperitifs that we have on the weekends because there is an allowance of extra points. And for me, My daily intake of points is 23. My weekly allowance points, like extra points, is 28. But, and here's where it gets confusing, you can roll over 4 points from each day that you don't reach the points you were supposed to eat. So there's kind of a lot of manipulating, and I kind of suck at math. So this is a challenge. But one thing that really got me very annoyed about Weight Watchers as a corporation. This has nothing to do with the meetings that I go to because the people are great. It has nothing to do with the leader. She's great. In fact, I joined the Facebook group of the meeting that I go to, so it's really good. It's really a lot of nice people. What bothers me is um, everybody in the group said, "Oh, you have to try this new Weight Watchers app. You have to try this app." So even a lot of my friends that are on Weight Watchers are like, "Yeah, Kathy, you have to get this app. The Weight Watchers app is really good." So I went on to get the app. I couldn't do it. Over the years, I've had different usernames for the online program, and for some reason, none of my usernames or passwords were working. So I got in touch with Weight Watchers Corporate. I emailed them. I explained the situation. I gave them my lifetime membership identification number, and I got an email back saying that they needed more personal information about me, like my name from years ago when I was on Weight Watchers, my mother's maiden name, blah, the usual. So I gave it to them. The next day, I get another email. We can't find you anywhere, even though I gave Weight Watchers Corporation my lifetime membership ID number. They claim I am nowhere in their database with my lifetime membership number. So basically, what does that mean? Instead, they strongly suggested that I rejoin the program. Hell to the F no. I've spent so much money on Weight Watchers, losing all the weight that I did over the years. If you think that I'm rejoining again and paying, you're out of your mind. It's not worth it for an app. This is an app for my phone. I kind of don't need it. It's a nice extra, but I don't need it. And that's where Weight Watchers bothers me because they're constantly evolving their plans. And yes, their plans work. You really have to be diligent at it. I can't really knock the plans. Some plans I've lost much easier than others. I think FreeStyle is going to be my biggest challenge. But if I continue to lose like a pound or two a week, then I'm in a good place. So I can't complain about that. But I complain about the greed for a phone app. It's ridiculous. So I just let that kind of roll over my shoulder, and I ended up finding another app called I Track Bites, which is fine. I'm able to track on this app, and it has a built-in calculator, so it's good. But I just wanted to get out there that what does a lifetime membership mean if you can't reap the benefits of everything about it? So that was it. But we'll see how it is. I'm changing up the way that I'm eating. I'm going back to eating healthier. I'm incorporating more veg and more fruit into my diet. I'm not eating the bread. Like even the Weight Watchers 2 ingredient bagels that I made. I have 3 of them in my freezer. And I have one of the pizza doughs that I made in my freezer. I haven't even been eating them. Um, I just I just haven't felt like it. So, we'll see what happens. Weight loss is, unless you've never struggled with weight, you don't know what it's really like to try to stick to a weight loss program. I mean, some people have great metabolisms. I have a sister who, at 5'7", when she was 8 months pregnant and 135 pounds, she was complaining that she was too fat. I was 100, I was like 190 when I gave birth to my first child, but he was 10 pounds and the weight came off really quickly. But some of us really struggle with weight loss and with food. And when you're an emotional eater, you have a tendency to really put on the pounds. So I'm hoping that this revisit of Weight Watchers works. And as I said, I'm always going to have my hips. I'm always going to be broad across the shoulders. I'm always going to have a big wrist. That's a given. But I'm just looking forward to being healthier and having my clothes fit better. So if you are on the Weight Watchers Freestyle, I would love to hear your comments because I could use some support with this very challenging Weight Watchers program. And if you're a lifetime member, if you've ever had the kind of issue that I'm talking about with the app, let me know because I'm really curious to find out. As I said, as much as I think the Weight Watchers program is really decent, many people have lost weight with it. Um, I think their customer service leaves much to be desired. So that's it. I'm going to go write some blog posts. So have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Be good, be kind, and just have a good time. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. And if you want to see more videos, subscribe. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.